The man of the moment. A hat-trick in his last game. Can he continue that red-hot form? Stay with us on EA TV. Hello from a stadium with a reputation for producing one of the liveliest atmospheres in the English game. We're in South London at Selhurst Park. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former England defender Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Crystal Palace facing Manchester City.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield. The back four, the two full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson stands between the posts. Kevin De Bruyne starts with Bernardo Silva out wide. And so to the attack, Gabriel Jesus plays in tandem with Sergio Aguero.
Thank you, Selhurst Park. Enjoy the game.
And the match is underway. Kouyaté. On to Haaland. Griezmann. Clattered away. Ezzy. Well, this is the day, his debut forthcoming, and it's going to be interesting to see what he produces. What do you think we should expect to see from him, Lee?
Well, he should be in the thick of it today. Central midfield is where it's at, the engine room of any team. He'll be expected to chip in with all aspects of that midfield play. Let's just see how he settles in. Big day for him today, Derek.
Aguero. Haaland. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, showing good defensive judgment. City pushing forward with options available. Towards Gabriel Jesus, far post. Adnan Januzaj. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. De Bruyne. Now Griezmann. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Luka Milivojevic wants to attack from the wide areas. Chance to cross. Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded, and then he does well to read the flight of the ball, doesn't he? Just cushions it beyond the keeper in the end, and that seems to catch him off guard. Nice finish.
On they go again. A wake-up call for the City players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Haaland. Sergio Aguero has it. Griezmann. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Bernardo Silva. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Alario, really important piece of last-ditch defending. Haaland, and they have possession again. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Haaland. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well-timed tackle. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Will he play it in? Well, not the easiest of chances. Tightly marked, but not even close in the end. Laporte. Aguero. Griezmann. How about the cross? Just the clearance that was called for. Luka Milivojevic. Getting in there to intercept. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Eteki. And a good-looking ball. Space afforded him. Alario. Can he finish? Laporte with a block. Alario. Real chance. And Laporte in the way. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And it's gone in! Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it.
Well, let's see this again. Look at the defence doing their job. Now we're going to see the forwards do their job. Breaking at pace, the counter-attack, so difficult to stop. And just look at the finish. Well, Derek, the frustration's boiling over on the touchline. He's not happy at all with the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Eteki. Luka Milivojevic. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Beautifully timed. Promising looking attack. Cross could be useful. Potential opportunity for Manchester City to take the lead. Corner kick it is. Well, Sergio Aguero, what can you say about this performance? Not many positive words to be found, Lee.
I'm sure the keeper will think he's got away with one today. He's not been tested at all. Lack of movement for me is the key. He's got to do better.
Put in by De Bruyne. Aguero. And space for the cross. Griezmann. Gabriel Jesus. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here's the replay. That pull-back cross is so hard to defend against. And you have to say, with a finish to grace any game, lovely, calm, classy strike right there.
That is that for the first half here. Well, staggeringly good in the first half, Gabriel Jesus. Lee, sum up his performance for us.
Well, I've got a word for that first half performance. Spectacular. He was absolutely brilliant. He's got his 2 goals. Let's see what he's got to offer in the second half.
And the match is underway. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And it's gone in, just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it. And space for the cross. Griezmann. Gabriel Jesus. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's... Second half underway, with City looking to build upon a positive first half performance. Significant acreage for City to run into. Crossing possibilities. Kouyaté. Ezi. Alario. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Griezmann.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Luka Milivojevic. It's with Lucas Alario. Could cross it in here. However, a well thought out piece of defending. The outcome is a goal kick here. Ruben Diaz. It's with Bernardo Silva. Well, Chelsea have been busy in the transfer market, and the contract situation has been ironed out. We could see him in action pretty soonly. Well, can they square the game? Terrific block there. Oh, he's given the ball away. This attack looks highly promising. Cuts it back. And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Sylvain Widmer. The fans in favour of the shot here. Excellent block. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. And a quick reminder, we have live action from the Carabao Cup coming your way. It's Crystal Palace facing Bristol City.
Yeah, cup football.
Griezmann! It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, we can take another look at this. There's nothing much the keeper can do. Close range finish, really good play, and he doesn't miss from there.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is.
11, Anton Griezmann.
And he's won the ball. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Manchester City facing Spurs.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere.
Is this the moment? And the header so near.
Well, he's in a great position. Technique's pretty good, but he just hits the woodwork.
We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Well, great read there to intercept. Oh, big chance. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Put in by De Bruyne. Oh, it's gone in! And you have to feel for him now. It will go down as an own goal.
Well, let's see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in my time, and they were always my fault. Got blamed for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. Sylvain Widmer. Eberechi Eze on the ball. And the timing was perfect. Ball 1. Playing with purpose and control. Space and time for the cross. Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. So a personnel change then. Garcia. Mason Greenwood. Gabriel Jesus now. Holland. Gabriel Jesus. Holland. Is it going to be? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball, but then there's still plenty to do. You have to say it's a really nice finish, just to guide it into the net. Lovely goal. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
16, Sergio Aguero.
Alario. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And overcame the ball from the flank, but dealt with in the end. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Creatively, City have been great tonight. Imagination, delivery, execution, top drop.
And he's through here. A running room in the wide position. Thou shalt not pass, was the message delivered.
Substitution for Manchester City, coming off the pitch. Number 16, Sergio Aguero. To be replaced by number 10, Raheem Sterling.
And now the delivery and the no-nonsense clearance. Kuyasek. And a tidy challenge. Jordi Alba. And that was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. Eteki. Well, that ball looks promising. Now he must favour the cross. Going well. Good-looking cross. Clattered away. And so the referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the contest. And the 3 points go to Manchester City, Lee.
Well, it must be a dream as a striker to play in this team. They create for fun and have a lovely attacking style about them. Clinical finishing today as well.
Gabriel Jesus entitled to feel very pleased on the back of this. Lee, for you, what did he do?
Well, he never gave that back line a chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well, looked really sharp, constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful.
Well, he could really get at the opposition. And it's gone in! Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it. And space for the cross. Griezmann. Gabriel Jesus. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he... This attack looks highly promising. And he's gone for power, so close to finding the net. Griezmann! It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? Is this the moment? And the header so near.
Well, he's in a great position. Technique's pretty good, but he just hits the wood.
Oh, it's gone in! And you have to feel for him now. It will go down. Haaland. Is it going to be? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Time for just a few questions. Thanks so much for answering our questions.
It is a match that genuinely gets you excited, even just thinking about it. Very shortly, they'll be underway. And who will prevail? It's Manchester City against Tottenham, and every kick of the ball is coming up on EA TV Live. And I must say, very agreeable conditions here at the Etihad Stadium. This is Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon, and looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Manchester City up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
Antoine Griezmann.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
He's really hit form of late. The defenders are really going to have to watch him. 4 goals in the last 3 matches.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Now, this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is 2 holding players in front of the back 4 to protect them, but it also gives you 3 supporting players to that central striker.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. It does rather look as though it's going to be a battle of the 4-5-1 formations in this game. Similar setups, Lee.
Well, it looks lovely in the graphic, doesn't it? There's players everywhere. They have got the freedom to roam around the pitch how they see fit. There is some structure to it, but that lone striker up front needs support, not only around him, but from wide areas of 2. The supply line will come from the wide midfield players and maybe the overlapping full-backs.
Has a go, and a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply, and bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Well, back underway here. How will Spurs reply to that setback?
Number 7, Bernardo Silva.
This is looking threatening. Well, far from textbook defending. Oh, maybe the equaliser. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger.
Well, the Man City supporters are doing their bit, make no mistake about that. They're in the lead, but only just. The players...
Opportunity it is. Haaland. It could be up for grabs. Well, nothing comes of it.
Well, they're still behind, Derek, but I don't know how. Super goalkeeping there. They do earn the corn, don't they, these keepers?
Spurs pushing forward with options available. And fine vision from Dele Alli. And a goal here for Tottenham, who have evened things up.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really lovely through ball, but most of the blame has to be levelled at the goalkeeper. You're coached as a youngster to always protect your near post, and he just didn't do that and paid the price. Well, he's furious, and why not? They've thrown this lead away.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Might really be able to trouble them here. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Gives it a go. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And the keeper did more than enough. The referee has given a corner. And now the delivery, making sure nothing untoward happened. It looks promising. Now Griezmann. And it's still on for him. Has someone to play it to. And the danger cleared. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Oh, big chance. Ball is loose. Well, they can keep possession of it now.
Well, Derek, to me, that's why goalkeepers are so important. They keep the teams in the game. His concentration levels were perfect there.
Reguilon. Dele Alli now. Tremendous defensive acumen from Laporte. And a tidy tackle. Good pressure high up the pitch. De Bruyne. Targets available. Cross comes in. And so it will be a corner. And firing it into the area. A very effective clearance. Son. Given away by Spurs.
Look at those City possession stats, Derek. Over the last 15 minutes, dominant. If they keep this pressure on, you feel a goal will come. Keep calm, no panic. Just a little bit more quality in front of the goal.
Haaland. It's there for him. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, this is definitely worth another look. Superb interplay, so slick, and the thunderous strike to beat the keeper hands down is absolutely brilliant.
Now having fallen behind, what sort of response will that elicit from this Spurs team?
Number 7, Bernardo Silva.
And very deftly cut out. De Bruyne. Griezmann. Good looking cross. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Put in by De Bruyne. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post. Oh, he knows that could have been the game right there. You can see his frustration as well.
Lo Celso. Well, untidy in possession from Spurs. And he's in. In it goes! Delighted to be 2 in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, as we see again here, the damage is starting with a beauty of a through ball, and he composes himself, coolly slides it past a lonely keeper, who will be asking questions about where his back four went to. Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Lo Celso. Not a great pass. Well, Tottenham have possession again. Dele Alli. And Højbjerg with it. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. And that puts them in position. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here's the replay. It's a lovely time pass over a static defence. And then just look at the finish. He does so well to read the bounce. Often you can send these into row Z. I know I did. But he makes perfect contact. Stunning goal.
Well, underway once more, and this is not in the bag just yet. Spurs have made sure of that. Greenwood. Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Well, it's all going well for City. It's tight. Control of the ball is key when a game is like this. They have the players to do it for sure, though. But they'll be the happier of the two teams at half-time.
Hold on! Hugo Lloris. Well, that's one he's going to want to put on his personal highlights reel.
Oh, I'm a massive fan of this goalkeeper. What a fantastic save that is. Well, the manager can't hide his disappointment at not extending the lead there. It's still on a knife edge.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job, and he just couldn't quite get enough of his head on it. Well, he knows they've missed a golden opportunity to extend the lead there, but they're still in the lead, not all doom and gloom.
A fine reading of the situation. Nicolas Gonzalez. Not the pass he had in mind. De Bruyne. Now Haaland. The first half here comes to an end. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Wow, how good has he been? He's contributed so much to this game. His drive, his hunger, his desire, not to mention his skill and performance level. Pity the rest of the team haven't shown up today. It's a one-man show, Derek.
Has a go! And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Spurs pushing forward with options available. And a goal here for Tottenham, who have evened things up. And the keeper did more than enough. The referee has given a corner. Haaland. It's there for him. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved. Put in by De Bruyne. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong.
And he's in. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Haaland! And he's fired over the corner. Well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job.
Well, the ball is moving again. Spurs trailing going into the second half. Can they summon the right response? Matt Doherty. Matip now. Real danger. Son at the ready. A really disappointing effort, you've got to say.
Well, he's way, way off target. A real poor effort with his head.
Laporte. Griezmann. Now Jordi Alba. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. A story that's been covered extensively in the newspapers, and now it's official. Dries Mertens has completed his move to Atalanta, Lee.
Well, in the autumn of his career, now it's a nice little move for him. He'll do well at the club. He's a top pro.
And a goal has gone in the Liverpool match. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Liverpool.
Oh, in with a chance! And he clears it out of harm's way. Spurs to make a personnel switch now. Chance to play it in. Griezmann. Can he take the chance? And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here it is again. Lovely disguise on the cross. The pullback catches out the defenders, and it's a sweet strike. Absolutely lovely, controlled, stylish finish. Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, we had to interrupt Alan McInally just then. Apologies for that. Just to confirm, Liverpool did score in that game, and they're in front at the moment by 2-1. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Manchester City facing Fulham.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. And this would reduce the deficit. And that will be a corner. Over it comes.
City certainly having the lion's share of possession. If you have that much of the ball, you can put pressure on the opposition defence. And they look like they're creaking. That's why they're winning comfortably.
Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Southampton.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
And he's fired over the corner. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Reguilon. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Well, not covering himself in glory defensively. Doherty. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Haaland. And attempting the through ball. And the alarm bells are ringing. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Well, the action underway again. So comfortable for City, it's turning into a trouncing.
Number 7, Bernardo Silva.
Inside the last quarter of an hour. De Bruyne. Now Haaland. Shot attempted. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. A City corner it is. And now the delivery. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Matip. Steven Bergwijn. Højbjerg. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. And a significant block following that cross. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
Number 11, Antoine Griezmann, to be replaced by number 8, Sergio Busquets.
And I can tell you a goal has been scored at Anfield. Alan McInally with the details.
It's a second goal for Everton. 7 minutes remain. 2-2.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Jordi Alba. And the pass could do damage. And he's in. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as we see again here, the damage is started with a beauty of a through ball, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Lo Celso. They've been breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, no problems defensively. Gabriel Jesus. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. And City have possession once more. De Bruyne. And taken away. Dangerous looking through ball. Lo Celso. In position here to protect the ball. And so the referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the contest. And the 3 points go to Manchester City lead.
Well, it must be a dream as a striker to play in this team. They create for fun and have a lovely attacking style about them. Clinical finishing today as well.
Spurs pushing forward with options available. And a goal here for Tottenham, who have evened things up. And the keeper did more than enough. The referee has given a corner. Haaland. It's there for him. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved. Put in by De Bruyne. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong.
And he's in. In it goes! Delighted to be 2 in front. Things look good for them now. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. And he's fired over the corner. Well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job.
Griezmann. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet. And this would reduce the deficit. And attempting the through ball. And the alarm bells are ringing. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope.
Now Haaland. Shot attempted. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. A City corner it is. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
Jordi Alba. And the pass could do damage. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Got time for a couple of questions? That's it. Thanks very much.
Only don't think that I'm crazy. Some say that I'm mad. Where can I find it?